Well, I think we're good there. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. I'm actually going to swap this, I think. I don't know. There we go. It's a little too top. Looks like a top hat a little bit there. I do like the look of it, but it kind of looks like a top hat. Kind of funny. All right. Just doing some more testing tonight, guys. Just having some fun with this, trying to hone in. What's up, Josh? Just trying to hone in on this YouTube live segment, trying to understand how it works, get a feel for it, if you know what I mean. Yep, saw you yesterday. Thanks for stopping in again. I'm trying to play around here just to see what works. I was looking at some numbers on YouTube, and apparently the hottest time for YouTube for my audience is at the weekend, number one. It's like Saturday, Sunday. And it's basically it's almost all day Saturday, Sunday. And then during the week, it's kind of like late night. So I don't know. It's interesting, trying to learn. What's up, Chico? Topo Chico. I'd like to give me a Topo Chico right now. So anyway, I wanted to come on and talk about the buyer's guide I just launched. Super excited. I've been working on that video for about three or 4 weeks now. And if you guys could see the edit, you'd be like, wow, that's ridiculous. I mean, it is probably 7-8 hours of editing. I mean, it's insane. What's up, Ben? It's literally insane, the edit, but the video is amazing. And I was able to actually go in and add timestamps. So if you're looking for specific brands, you can actually go right in now and write to the brand you want to see. So pretty cool. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Hunting Kid 33, how are you? I was just talking about the buyer's guide. We just launched the video we premiered. Super stoked about it. It was a lot of work to do it, and it was just nice to see it finally done. It's one of the hardest videos I work on each year. I used to call it Battle of the Bows, and that was cool too. But I now change it to Buyer's Guide because it just makes more sense. People want to kind of see what's in the marketplace overall, and this is a good way to see it. This one video will be that video people can watch to just see what the heck is going on. It gets a little confusing sometimes when you're trying to buy a bow. I realize that, there's a lot out there that you might not see half the time. So this is a good way to alleviate that and let you know what else is in the marketplace, right? Sorry if you hear a lot of water. That's my sub pump area. Working overtime right now. It's been so nasty out. I have no idea, Hunting Kid. I wouldn't even be able to count them, to be honest. There's well over 30. But it depends on, there's does, there's not as many bucks. I mean, buck wise, probably a little less than that, obviously. So super excited, guys. As you know, yesterday we were talking about monetizing this system, and I actually made $5 today. I'm super excited about it. I've wondered for years, am I missing out on a lot of money on YouTube because we don't monetize the videos we do? And I didn't realize what could happen. So I'm like, I got it fixed. I was able to turn it on, and now, so far we made $10. It's kind of exciting though. I know it sounds stupid, but I feel like it should have been a long time ago. I made that, $1 a long time ago on this platform. But anyhow, now with it open like this, it's just very exciting because it means we can do a lot of cool stuff more than we could before. So it just opens a lot more doors at this point. Very, very exciting. And we can do these live chats. I think we're going to end up doing these live chats a couple times a week, maybe at least once a week. Be nice to have these live conversation pieces about the archery industry. And I recognize that this time of year is kind of it's going downhill. So we're not going to have a ton of viewers. But I think as we get into the fall again, it'll be crazy again. And I think you'll see a lot more people, especially when people are looking to buy new bows. Oh, the most exciting bow release. I was super stoked about the Bowtech 1 and the Elite Era. Those two I was extremely excited for because I really wanted to hold the carbon portion of that. So I would say for me, it would have definitely been Elite or Bowtech on those two bows. I really wanted to see them. I always feel like the Bowtech 1 has an amazing look to it. I feel like they, I don't know if you want to, I use this term on the obsession bows, like a Ferrari or Lamborghini look, and I think that one has that look. It's just something very different, and I do enjoy it. I wish the weight was a little less, and I did bring it up to them at a ATA show, but unfortunately, they had to do that with that pocket. But those are the two I was super excited for. Oh, that's awesome, Ben. Yeah, I want to go there. I'll let you know when we end up going there. I don't know if you live close to there or you can get to there, but that class you're talking about is something they offered us when they signed up with us this year. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I want to definitely do that class if I can. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Start a Q&A. How do I do a Q&A? Say something. Say something. How about do you use a kisser button? This is a Q&A. I'm not sure how this works. Let's see what happens. Questions list. See viewer questions and choose which ones you answer. So why would I ask a question? That doesn't make any sense. Select a question. Okay. So what do I do? I see not really. I don't actually use a kisser button. I used to use a kisser button back in the day, but I use more things like a nose button type thing now. I find it very helpful and very easy. But it doesn't have to be a nose button. It really could be anything you can tie to your string in that location. Nose button's just easier because it's made for that, but you technically just could tie any sort of knot or some piece that you would touch to give you an anchor point. Yeah, I don't really understand the question. Why? But I don't understand why I would ask the question. That's what I don't get. Like, if it's Q&A, wouldn't I just say Q&A? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to say like, ask me a question. I don't know. Whatever. We're learning here. We're learning here. Let me see if I can close that because I can't see anything anymore. There we go. Oh, 19 minutes. Awesome, Ben. That's perfect. Yeah, I'll let you know when we if we end up doing that because great question, Bullets and Broadheads. I just got my first saddle from Trophy Line. They sent us a saddle to play with this year. They're on the podcast a couple months ago in the fall, and I had said to them, like, I really would like to try one of these, especially on public ground. I think it'd be a good experience. And they're like, oh, we'll send you one. So it took that long to get it. I mean, they're so busy, of course, but so they sent it. I have it. I have a whole bunch of accessories too. They sent like 3 boxes. It looks awesome. I'm sure it's really cool. I hope they sent me 2 sets because the goal was I wanted to go with Brian, who's my cousin, to some state land and then try to use the saddles in the field. I think that would be really ideal. Find some deer runs and then set up off those trails with a saddle. And I'm gonna have to practice. So like I got some work to do. Have any of you guys used saddles? And I guess what can you say or give me some advice to what to look for and how to be safe doing it. I want to make sure I don't miss anything just because I'm rushing something or not thinking it through. What's up, Dan? How are you? Oh, the button tells us to ask a question. Got you. It's just so weird it made me ask a question. I don't know. Ooh, Ethan, great point. Yesterday we talked about Matthews and Carbon. I think the big hood up is how do they fit their bridge lock tech into a Carbon? I think you meant hold up. Big hold up would be, but that's a really good point. I mean, yeah, that would actually kind of defeat the tech they just did, right? That's a great comment. What do I like better, Elite or Matthews or Bear? Wow. Hmm. I don't know. I'm kind of more of an Elite guy and a Bear guy. I'm not really necessarily a Matthews shooter. I like their bows. I don't want to act like they're not great. They are great bows. Just doesn't the grip. The grip is not for me. So it doesn't work for me. And so I have a hard time with the grip. And I like their focus grip, which they don't have anymore. People hated it, but I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I love that. Like if I shoot the Creed, I love the Creed. Like that's a bow I can hunt with all day. But I like Bear a lot as well. So it's kind of hard there for me because it's Bear is a really important brand to me because of the legacy of Bear, but also the bows shoot great. But I would say Elite's definitely smoother. It's definitely a smoother, what they would call shootability type bow. But they're just different. I don't know, just a lot different. Like, for instance, the grip, right? That Grizz grip by Bear is pretty sweet. It's very ergonomic. It's really nice. Sorry, El Swapo. I have not touched the Dardens. I did go over to the Darden booth at ATA. They didn't seem very interested in doing anything with us, unfortunately. Um, and to be honest, like I don't know how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Like I've always felt like I used to love Darden. We used to do a lot of stuff with Darden, and then they kind of just changed course. And I don't want to say gave us the cold shoulder, but kind of did, and changed course and didn't do any more online media, which is really weird to me. And ever since I haven't really shot them, but I've always felt like the designs have never caught up with what's going on. So I always felt like they kept the same riser so many years. And I feel like, yes, Rex Darlington's a genius. Yes, he came up with very important tech, but I don't know. I feel like from that point, like 2015 to now, that riser should have been completely new, and something different. I don't know. I've always felt like they're like late between then and now, they just haven't really gone big or anything. I felt like, and I thought with Black Eagle buying them, it would have changed dramatically, but it actually has not. So I don't know. I'm not sure what this thing to think about that brand right now. I do not shoot competition. No. Yeah, if I might see, that's a good point about the grip on Matthews. Like, there is a couple different options, and I'm definitely trying to get my hands on those options as we speak. That's a great question, Mike. So you have a couple options here. Generally, they tell you to shoot with both eyes open, right? So that's generally the safest way to shoot. Technically, you could close one eye, and that would fix your dominant eye issue. My son is in the same exact position as you are. I have gotten him a left hand bow and a right. He feels more comfortable with the right, so now I got to figure out a way to get him to close his left eye to shoot. There's no other real way to do it. It's just the way it is. Yeah, Ben. There's also another grip. It just came out. Total Pete makes it, and they're supposed to be sending us one. I'm really excited to get my hands on it. Bear for competition. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's the thing. You're going to order a B Real grip or Ultra View, whatever you want to call it. I don't know who actually owns that grip. I think it's Ultra View's grip. I think he just promotes it, but maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, this other one's supposed to be cool. This is why I get a little bit bothered by it though. Like, why does Matthews even let the Be Real grip happen? Why not just provide a grip people want? I guess I don't get that part, right? Like, why not just give us a grip option or change your grip? Why let another company steal your money? It's just my opinion. But if I was them, I would just be doing the grip myself. It makes zero sense to me. I think Ethan. I think they are starting to do that stuff you're talking about with Trophy Ridge. I do think they are starting to work that route. But you got to remember that pick rail is a patent by QAD. So any company who's doing that smaller pick rail, that is actually have to be licensed to QAD. It's not like the Hamsky one. I think it's called Core. That one's different. It's actually got a bolt still on the side, but it does give you perfect alignment because then it does grab onto like a more of an actual Picatinny rail. So that one's a little bit different. Yeah, that centerline release is awesome. I don't know if you bought it from our video, but I love it. I was really impressed with that. I agree, Mike. I hear you. I understand what you're saying. I would have a hard if I was you guys, I would have a very hard time buying a bow. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would honestly, I'd probably buy the Bear Legend XR, honestly, because like it's so nice for the money and it's so low cost. And I don't care what people think about what I shoot. I don't care. Like I don't shoot like competition or go places. I don't really care what I shoot because I'm the only one who sees me and my bow and my friends, but no one cares. So like for me, I mean, if I was actually spending my money, I would most likely buy the Legend XR. And I'd be happy with it. In fact, I picked it as my best bow buy of 2023 for a reason because it is a great buy. Now, another good buy in that category and price point for 650 would be the Diamond Altar. That bow shoots absolutely incredible for being a cheap bow, but it is a lot more money than that Bear. So that's why I didn't pick it, because it's at 650. And it also has a plastic pocket, which I'm okay with, because my thought would be they wouldn't put it on there if they didn't believe in it. And Hoyt has done the same thing with their, I think it's the Torix or one of the lower cost options. So, I think it's okay if you're, but also depends how much you shoot, guys. You got if you're a person who's shooting tons all the time, every day, all the time, you definitely need a pro level bow. You know what I mean? Because you're going to be putting tons of arrows through it. I would definitely do that. I definitely like compound better. Compound is what I grew up on. Recurve is just something I really enjoy, and I have a lot of respect for, and a lot of heritage respect for. And I love the fact that it is what it is. To me, recurve is like where it started, and that's important to me. So that's one of the reasons I like have, still collecting them and trying to shoot with them, but I haven't really actually hunted with one yet. I'm still working on that. I've never had a cam break. I have seen people torque their bow when they drew it back and derailed the bow, which may cause the cam to break, but I've actually never seen a cam break in process. I would question what bow brand was it, like, because I've never heard of that happening yet, and I've been doing this a while. I've seen a lot of strings break. I've seen crossbow strings break. A lot of issues like that. That's a Taylor guitar behind me. I think it's a 114 or 214 CE or something. Um, I had that one for a few years. I also have a Martin DM, and it's got the wood top. It's beautiful. And yeah, I I don't really have a preference, to be honest. I kind of like Martin maybe a little bit better, but just because I like the old schoolness of the Martin brand. It's just so legendary, I kind of like that it's like that old, and the wood's like, I think they're in Pennsylvania, right? So it's like, I don't know, something about it just feels more like the Fred Bear feeling, right? It's just like that. I love it. For rifle, I just actually, well, we did this deal with 6 hours, so they sent us a couple of those crosses, which is really exciting. And I haven't used it yet. I'm really excited to try it, but they sent a 6.5 Creedmoor, and they sent a 308 Win Mag, I think, right? Does that sound right? 308. I might be a little off. I'm not super understanding of gun stuff, but I'm trying. I use 450 to hunt. Probably under that, actually. 430 to 450, right in there. And also, Anthony, we also use 450 Bushmasters and 350 Legends in this region, because in Michigan you have a line. It's actually easy to see because it's my hand. So there's actually this line that goes across right here, and this rifle from this point up into the UP. And down here, it's all shotgun or 450 or 350, which is really exciting because you can actually shoot a rifle. So it makes it very exciting. But I gotta see now. I feel like, yeah, 214 CE. 214 CE K Deluxe. That thing, I couldn't remember. It's been a while. Sounds awesome though. It's a really nice guitar. Yeah, but those 6 hour things are pretty sick, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I got that cross, and that thing is just absolutely stunning, and I'm really stoked to get playing with it this spring. I want to get out and start, and they sent us protection pieces, of course. So like, the 365s, and so I've already actually had one before. I bought theirs before, so I was happy. That was one thing, when I talked to them, it was really important to me and important to them, is that, look, keeping all hunters, not just bow hunters, but keeping hunters safe in and out of the field and in the field longer with their cross is the concept they're going for with working with us and stuff, is just that when you go into those woods, you don't know what the heck's going to happen, right? So you should always be carrying if you can, if you have the proper permits and everything you need to do. But that's what I do. There's no way I wouldn't carry. You don't know who you're going to run into. You don't know what's going to happen. Could be an animal, could be a person. I mean, who knows? It's just, you can get crazy. Favorite musician? Wow, I'm actually in this interesting twist right now. People, you go through different music in your life. So I'm listening to a band called Need to Breathe. I think they're from South Carolina. They say they're not a Christian band, but a lot of their songs have a lot to do with Christian topics. But it's like really good music. So like, set aside the religious part of it, their music is absolutely incredible. And like, if you listen, you're like, wow, that's really catchy. I like Ben Rector a lot. I used to listen to a lot of like Dave Matthews back in the day, not as much anymore. That's been a while now. That's like college years. And trying to think who else I'm listening to right now. I also heard this really cool version. I don't know if you guys I don't really listen to country music a ton. I do like a little bit. I don't want to act like I like none. I do like a little bit, but I'd heard this country version of this girl singing Blink 182, Damn It. And it is absolutely incredible. And I heard it on TikTok, so I found it. And then it's on YouTube as well. And it's like, you wouldn't believe it's the same song. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, so you're in South Carolina. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's where they're from. They're called Need to Breathe. They're amazing. Oh, I'm not into the 80-pound limb crap. That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's not for me. Like, first off, the only time you'd ever would even need an 80-pound bow, and I don't even think so. Let's think of it this way. Think of how many hunters go out west, shoot elk, shoot everything with 60 to 70-pound bows all the time. So they have 80, not really necessary, but do what you want. But the problem is that some of those 80s, they're locked at 80. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what you get. Like, you can't go down. So like, I just think you're gonna hurt your shoulder way too fast. It just seems silly. And that's not even, APA has 100-pound bow. So like, which I'm just like, there's no way. Now, traditional bow people actually do have bows like that. And if you watch a lot of German guys on YouTube, will show like 100-pound, something, longbow and 150. It's crazy to watch it. Yeah, not for me. Not for me. I'll stick with my 60 pounds and, 40, 50-yard shots. I'm good. Keep it simple. Dang, overkill, Bill. Yeah, heck yeah. 80 pounds. So will it go up to 80 or is it going to be at 80 the whole time? It'll be hurting your shoulder over there. It's going to be a fast bow, though. Those Dartons are definitely fast. That cam system delivers very high speed power. So that's one very big positive for them. I remember that over the years, this flat shooting way out too. Yeah, so I'm pumped, man. Turkey season's coming. It's gonna be a lull here coming up, of course. That's why I kind of like these live things. We can have some conversations, keep the hunting feeling going a little bit, keep the archery talk going a little bit here, and have some open dialogue because I think it's fun to chat and talk about it. I feel like I have seen that, but I'm not remembering that name. But I feel like I've seen that. Was it an actual Michigan buck? It's pretty rare to get a giant buck in Michigan, but it can happen. But I feel like I played a lotto if I actually saw a big buck in Michigan. I mean, like a giant buck, like a 180, something you see in Iowa or something. Oh, Ben, you're going to love it. Turkey hunting's the best. And I'll tell you why. You can do anything. This is what I love about turkey hunting. Like, first off, Ben, you should do the Apex challenge. You should do it. It's fun. You should just do it. Apex Rewards Outdoors, apexoutdoorrewards.com. You should definitely do it. It's like $75, but you get into this competition where if you shoot a big bird, you can make some money in your state. So to me, that's what I'm doing. So there's like 4 of us doing this. So I like tried to pull an early tag on purpose so I could try to get out there first while they're calling back. Oh, it sucks, Ben. I was just going to ask you. I was just thinking that. I was like, is it going to be? Dang it, that sucks. That would have been cool, man. That would have been cool if you could have did it. I would have loved to help you edit that video too. But anyway, so we're doing it. So I'm excited about it more than normal because of that. But listen, the thing about turkey that's cool is like you could sit in a blind, you could have a cigar, you could like chill, like there's no like scent issues. It's the fun. To me, it's so fun. Like I could watch YouTube videos. To me, it's hilarious. And but anyway, then you can call them in, and they if they start calling back, it's one of the most exciting thrills. It's like what people would say for elk hunting when the elks bugle back and stuff. It's super exciting, and your heart starts pounding. It's very cool. Yeah, 75 is rough, El Swapo. I don't know, man. You sure you need it that high? Maybe you should call them and bring it back down. Just be like, hey, did you guys build this yet? Could you just swap those limbs to the 60s, 70s? I feel like you're going to hurt your arm over time doing that. And the other problem with that is you can be able to sell it if you decide to get rid of it. I feel like it's going to be hard to move a bow that powerful. Man, it's so icy here. We couldn't even leave the house today. That's how icy it is here in Michigan. Like literally, I looked outside, it was ice everywhere. It was crazy. I've only harvested the Michigan birds, Eastern bird. I've not had the chance to do the others. I want to. That's going to be something I do when I retire. I decided I'm going to travel around. This is going to be like 20, 30 years from now, but I'm going to travel around and shoot one in every state that I haven't gotten one. Definitely going to do it because why not? That's easy. It's going to be low cost to do it. Plus, it'll be so fun to try to shoot different ones. The problem is time, right? You got to have time to travel. Like Ben, he can just fly there and like, oh, you know, I'll fly down to Florida. I got to take a flight to Florida. Can you guys give me the Florida schedule? Ben's a pilot, by the way, if you guys didn't know. So he could fly. He'll just go down there, and then he can pick me up in Detroit, and we can get it. Me and Ben can go across the world shooting turkeys and strange animals. And the guy from Australia who was on the other day can have us fly out there, and we can get some sweet sheep or something cool out there. Decapitated broadhead. Psh, please. I'm not that accurate, man. I actually tried that before. Actually, there's a great video of this. I wonder if I can find this video. Let me just see if I can find it so I can show you guys. It's so funny. BowHunterPlanet. Let me just try this. BowHunterPlanet. I know it's on here. Turkey hunting. Let me just see what pops up under my channel for this. I'm gonna have to repost some of these hunts because I feel like hunting's getting a lot more popular views nowadays. Like I got one video I did where I shot this nice bird 5 years ago, and it's only got 278 views. I'm thinking, I feel like it would do more. I think I should cut that video and put it into the shorts because I know it would do well. Let's just see if I can find this. Would be an old video. It is the funniest thing is that decap head thing, but it was not me who missed. It was Brian because I was with him. Oh man, I know it's on here somewhere. It's so funny. Let me go to studio. Sometimes I used to label them under like hunt series, so I feel like maybe it would have a different name. Search across your channel. Turkey. Oh my god. There's a lot of turkey on my channel. Man, some of these guys over the years that hunted for us, they killed some great turkey. You know, I'm gonna start cutting these videos up. Yeah, most of these are actually good turkey hunts. The one I'm talking about was like in the beginning. Anyway, so we're in this blind and we're bow hunting and we're on public ground. It was really exciting. And we're in this blind and we had an umbrella that we shoved up against the top of it because it was leaking. It was raining. And we try hunt series. And so it's raining and Brian's shooting, I'm filming, and basically like we look over to our left through this window and there's a bird just standing there looking at us. Like it was it happened so fast. It's just literally standing there. So Brian's like, there's one on my left. So they go out in front of us and then they come right in. Like it was crazy. Like this is the first time we ever turkey hunted. And and he shoots, and when he shoots, the cam hit that umbrella, and the whole thing like fell down in front of us. So just imagine like you're sitting there, and all of a sudden the view, you're looking out that window, the view actually is gone. So he fires, and the umbrella came down like that. So it's like a shield now in front of the view. So we don't know what's going on. Like, what happened, right? Like, it was the craziest thing. And he missed that bird like a foot to the right. I mean, it was like insane. It was so funny. I don't think I've laughed so hard in my life. Oh man, some of these original videos are so hard to watch though, because we're just so bad. I know it's in here. Strotherville, those were so fun. Yeah, you can't. They wouldn't even let me. Most. Oh yeah. See. Yeah. Sorry. I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it. The guillotine. Yeah, we have played with it before. I never shot anything with it. Yeah, 8-yard decoy. That's a good idea. Yeah, the storms are moving. That's for sure. Awesome, Ben. That's awesome. Do you see MFJJ did a cameo in my video we just did, the buyer's guide? It was pretty cool. Him and Mike's Archery. So it's fun, man. That's like, to me, that's the best when you can start doing collaborations with other YouTubers, especially in the industry. I just find that to be so cool. My favorite broadhead's always been pretty simple. I like the Montec. I like the Muzzy one. I've killed a lot of animals with a Rage 2 blade. I'm still testing the Annihilator, the Grizz trick, I think it's called, the Assailant from Slick Trick. Those are ones I'm playing with now, I'm trying to get my hands on them. Yeah, we can do a turkey hunt basics for sure. In fact, I'll have Corey do it. Corey's killed so many big birds, man. He's on this challenge with me, and he's going to win this for sure. But I'm super pumped for him. So, yeah, I'll talk to him about that. It's actually a really good idea. A video kind of telling people how to turkey hunt, presented by Apex, since they're sponsoring that concept. So maybe we can do that. I should text them right now for you guys. That's a good idea. Let me just text them now so I don't forget. Hello, the BowHunterPlanet fans and awesome people are asking, or I should say, requesting for you to create a how-to for turkey hunting. Please include gear needed, tactics, distances for shots, and we need it right away. Thank you. I hope that came across right. Oh, that's a good point, Ethan. I guess, yeah, I have that. We have the Sever. We shot the Sever. The one thing about the Sever that's a little bit tricky to me is how the hell do you close it? I'm still messing around with this, trying to figure out how to close it. They sent me a ton of those. I started shooting them, and man, it was like deadly, but they didn't give me a tool to like close it or anything. So I'm trying to figure out how to close it, and I was having a very hard time. Is there a trick to that, or I still haven't really figured it out? And I don't know if they were supposed to send me that tool and they didn't, or if that tool comes with them. Sever broadheads. I have a call with them actually on Friday, so I can ask them. Rage in the face. Oh, see, I don't think they sent me that little red thing, and I need that. I know I saw that, so the instructions showed that, and I'm like, I don't see this thing they're talking about. I think I gotta ask them about it, because they sent me individual like single packs, and I didn't know. Where is that little red thing? Ooh, they have a cool case. I'm gonna see if they'll send me a case too. That looks sick. Do they sell these in individual? Is this like 15 bucks each, 16 bucks a pop? Oh, yeah, they are. So are those single ones supposed to come with that tool? That's what I don't know. I don't see it in the photo. I tried to do that one blade wiggle. I couldn't do it. I thought I was gonna cut my finger. I got a little nervous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. I'm gonna ask them about that on Friday on my call. And then I'll they sent me a target though. That was pretty cool. They sent me one of their targets. I can't wait to play with that. And I mean, they're part of the same family, I think, as Delta and all that, Mackenzie. So I guess that makes sense. Oh, here's the tool. Yeah, see on here they're selling the tool for $5. Hex wrench and broadhead wedge tool, $5. Weird. I think they cheap skated on me. Oh, we're gonna have some words on Friday. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, that's funny. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I gotta go put the kids to bed. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for chatting with me on YouTube. Honestly, I'm really enjoying this chat stuff. I think we're gonna do it, a little bit more often, maybe once a week. But we'll have some fun with this. And don't forget, you can gift, which is very exciting. Even if it's 50 cents, I'll take it, just because I think it's cool to see it come across. It's always fun to see a little bit of love come through. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye bye.